everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to explain how to create a simple registration form and how it works, how to submit the values in a form and take it to the next page. This is something basic registration form that you are seeing in the screen where I'll enter my name and my email address or any other value and giving submit, and it will take to the next page where with the value I have entered, that is my name. If whatever name you are entering there, it will take it forward to the next page. I'll explain how to do this using PHP and also some basics of PHP that you will get to know before doing this form. In this video, I'm going to explain how to handle a form using PHP, which is a hypertext processor, and it is a scripting language which is especially used for web development and also for other purposes. The prerequisites are you should know a basic language of HTML, CSS and JavaScript to get a better understanding of PHP. PHP plays a major role to send and receive data to the server, that is database, and it also does validation. It also does data encryption and sending and receiving the cookies to the server, and it can also modify files in the server. There are two types of scripting in PHP. They are client-side scripting and server-side scripting. In client-side scripting, we use JavaScript or any other front-end scripting language like jQuery. That is a framework where we can do the validation only on client side, that is on the front end. When it comes to server-side scripting, we can do the validation in the back end, that is with the database or with the server. This is called as server-side scripting. PHP is mainly used to do server-side scripting. Let us see in detail about while explaining the form handling. There are basically two methods in PHP. One is get method and the other one is post method. In get method, we send the value to the URL, and in post method, we send value through headers. Now I'm using Notepad to create a basic registration form. I'm just typing body elements, and inside that body elements we need to include form. Form is an element which is used to get inputs from the user, and in every form we need to mention the action attribute. Action attribute sends the data to the specified URL. Here we are just including registration success.php. That file is not yet created. We will create it afterwards. So after this, we need to mention which method we are going to use, that is whether a get method or a post method. Here I am giving post method initially. So these are the two main attributes we need to mention in the form. And inside the form, we need to give what are the inputs that we want to get from the user. In case if we want to get input of their name, we need to give the input type as text, and name should be as per our wish. So here type text, and name should be anything as per your wish. So here I'm giving name. Don't forget that this name is case sensitive. If you are giving any capital letter, you have to make sure this to give the same name in the other file, that is the action file. Next I want to give the label name. Inside this I'm giving name as the label, and next is I'm including email input. I also want to receive email input from the user, so I'm including that. I'm giving email address as the label name and input. Here there are different types of input actually present. There are text input, email input, and if you are giving email as the type, if you enter anything else apart from the email, it will not accept the value. You can also give the type as password, where while entering the input value it will automatically be hidden, that is in the type in the form of dots. And you can also give the type as number, name, email address, and I'm closing this tag. And other thing I need to give is I need to give the submit element. Input type equal to submit. It will automatically create a submit button in the form, and on click of the submit button it will submit the form to the mentioned action file. Here I also want to give one more input, that is phone number. I'm giving the phone as label tag, and then input type as number and name equal to phone. One more thing I want to mention is there is something called as required. If you give required equal to true, then which means the value is mandatory. If the user is not entering email address, then it will not allow the form to submit. If you give required equal to false, then even if you submit the form without entering the value, it will submit the form. Let me download save this file in my computer. Actually we need to save this file inside htdocs folder. There is a application you need to download before doing this, that is XAMPP, which is an application which is used to create local host in your computer. So once you have downloaded that XAMPP, you can save the file inside htdocs folder. I'll mention the link to download XAMPP in the description. And don't forget to give the extension .php in the file that you are giving. Now we need to run the file register.php in Chrome or any of your favorite browser. So I'm just copying it here, and this is not how you should run the file. You need to run it in localhost. So type https://localhost and then your file name, which will run your PHP file. Localhost, and then my file name is registration.php, and then type enter. So this will give you your form that you have created. So it is coming how we gave. And one more thing I missed to do here is I have not included the submit input. Let me go back to the file and add that. Sorry about that. So here give input type equal to submit, and then close the tag. Now save and run the URL again. Now we got the submit button. So now enter something and click on submit. Now we have not created the action file, so it will not give any output as of now. So let us go back and create the action URL, action file, that is register success.php. You can give any name as per your wish. Now I am creating another file to get the values from the first page to display here. So this is, I'm just giving us a registration success as title and creating a body tag. So here I'm opening a PHP tag. This is the syntax to open PHP, and echo is to give the output. I'm giving welcome and the variable of my name. Since we used post method, we need to use this variable name as $_post and the name as the as I have used in register.php. Okay, now close the body tag and also the HTML tag. Don't forget to include semicolon or else you will not receive the output. I have done a mistake here intentionally to avoid the same mistake for you guys. Now it will not give the output. The reason is I have used the name of the name input with capital N here, but here I have used small n. That is why I have not received the output. As I said earlier, this is case sensitive. So just change this name with capital N. Now you will receive the output. I also want to include email address input that we will receive in the previous file. I'm creating another PHP syntax, echo, and just something as per our wish. We have sent an email to user email address, to so and so email address that you have entered. So this string I'm adding, we have sent an email to, and the variable $_post and the name of the email address input we have created in register.php, that is email address with E capital. And close it with square braces, semicolon, question mark. That's it, guys. Let us go back and check if this works. I'm entering the input. Now we have got welcome Mahalakshmi and the email address I have entered. Here if we want, you can give break tag to display the line in the next. Yeah, it's working fine. This is how form handling works. In this way we can receive the input from the first page to the second page. And I want to show you how get method works. So I'm replacing post with get. If you are using get method, you have to replace this variable name with get here and also in the first page, that is the form page. So let us see what difference we will get with get and post. I saved. I'm going back to the file and doing a refresh, and on submitting you can see can see the URL where the values are sent through URL in get method, whereas in post method the values are sent to uh, the next page using a header. This will help to save the URL in this kind of methods are used in YouTube or. Thank you for watching my video. If you like it, please subscribe and comment below. Thank you.